Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Emerald Coast. Here in the last day of early summer, and I have to say I am excited to be back out here doing field work because, well, it rained all day yesterday. We spent all day yesterday down at the pellet factory doing some more of our wonderful pellet making, and well, we sold 40 pallets of pellets. That's how busy we were down there. But the rain stopped around 5 p.m. yesterday, and I was really expecting that we would be out here putting manure down on this barley field this morning like we're doing, but I was not expecting crop to dry out so soon. So that is right, folks, we are actually able to get back to harvesting. We're really excited about that because it gives us a good chance to finish harvesting the big field over here. Allows us to get a chance to pick that straw up and basically get it fertilized and well, planted with cotton. We've got the Moss 5000 up here with our big Great Plains planter. It has the capability of direct planting. So I wanted to put some fertilizer down on this field before we had Daryl get started with the Great Plains to put cotton down. But it looks like we're going to be able to put cotton in both of these fields for the end of the day, which is good because we've got about 12 hours of daylight left before it gets too dark, and then we're not going to be able to do too much in the way of field work, specifically with respect to baling and picking up bales. It's not going to be too hard to do fertilizing in the dark or to plant in the dark because we do have the capability of our GPS. As long as we basically keep our GPS headings entered in, it will help us basically keep track of where we've been and where we've not been. But we've got an abundance of manure here from our cows, so I thought it would be a good way of fertilizing this field between harvests, while at the same time we need to keep track of our other brother Daryl over there. So we're kind of running dual duty today. We're going to be fertilizing these fields, then we're going to be running the grain truck for Daryl once we get these fields fertilized to the point that we're caught up where we have a straw windrow over there. We're going to be grabbing the baler. We're going to be baling that straw up. And once we get all that done, we're going to be picking the bales up. Because I want Daryl to move over to the other large barley field, if possible. Because, well, we've got rain coming yet again. Take a look at our forecast. Got rain on Sunday afternoon. So we should be able to hopefully get started on that other barley field today and then finish it tomorrow morning. That is kind of my personal goal. Get this belt up and running. Alright, so I think we've got that manure all filled up. And if we run out of manure, we've got plenty of slurry, I think, down at the pig farm. And if not, we surely have enough digestate down at the BGA to help us finish off getting these fields fertilized. what I want to do is I want to get this field completely fertilized before we get Daryl started. Looks like we can do, what, 2 3/4 passes with our load of manure. Now, of course, on this map we could, if we wanted to, also fertilize with compost. But it's kind of hard to justify fertilizing with compost when it is just so valuable as a commodity product down at farmland. It is a nice break, this weather. 69 degrees this morning, going on at 10 o'clock. It's calling to warm up quite a bit, I believe. This evening or this afternoon, yeah. I have 85 degrees today. Tomorrow, 85 degrees. Monday, 99 degrees. He's going to be heating up. I'd have to say, if we had hay to cut, that would be a good day to cut it. Because we didn't have super high humidity, we'd be in a pretty good position to get that hay dried pretty quick, I think. All right, well, I'm just going to go ahead and continue on getting this field fertilized. I'll be back with you in just a little bit. Busy, busy bees. Busy bees, that's what we are. Seems like during harvest time, it's just running around like chicken with his head cut off. You're just going from trying to get one thing accomplished to get another thing accomplished, get another thing accomplished. Not going to be able to offload all of his barley, but he'll be able to go a little bit further. Take this over to our bin and unload it again. Try not to drive across the straw too terrible much, but sometimes you just can't avoid it. Almost got this one field fertilized with manure. Corn's looking real good. Got our auger wagon over here. We just don't need it when we've got just one harvester running. Back up to my block. Alright, now I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch Daryl before he gets to the end. Hopefully he's paying attention how full he is. Oh, it doesn't look like he is. What are you doing? Don't turn. On my way back, man. Oh. Daryl, you didn't get very far. Like I said, I don't think we need to be worrying too much about damaged crop here. Not with all that barley and all that barley left to bring in. And as we're getting unloaded, just to remind you, also have 1, 2, 3 fields of oats. Now, interesting enough, as matter of fact and timing would have it, just 2 of our oat fields are ready. All of our barley fields are ready. We're just going to park the truck here and we're going to kind of jog back. To our tractor. Oh, these are big fields, I tell you. This is the second largest field that we own. The big soybean field that we just bought across the street. That is the largest one. Gate down. We'll get our final load of manure for this field. We get started on our other field, and Daryl started on his planting. I have no doubts that Daryl's going to catch up to us with that big planter. Many times we're going to have to come back here and load up on manure. The fact that we also are going to have to keep our other brother Daryl harvesting. Really going to put us at a big productivity disadvantage. That gate up. Start flinging sapoo. Two flingers, what we are. Can't believe it. He's 65% full, and he just went down that field one way. I think if we had that John Deere harvester working that field, wouldn't even be able to make it one way down before he would be full. I'd say I'm not too good with these fancy fangled jigamabobs, GPS. Younger kids these days, they figure out how to basically tell the GPS how to shift lanes and all. I'm not really sure how to do that. We're just going to kind of eyeball it. Get locked in on a new course. And daggone it, Daryl is calling me again. Go unload him. Be right back. Well, we're back in the saddle, this time in our T8 baling straw. We've got manure all the way up to this point, and Daryl has, well, as I expected, he's finished feeding the one field, and now he's over here on this one. We've got a kind of an interesting scenario here. We've got harvester working on one side of the field. We've got a manure spreader working on the other side of the field. Same time, we've got a baler working, picking up straw. At the same time, we've got a planter putting down cotton into the ground. And it is going on 1:30. We're making pretty good headway here. Still a really good yield off of this barley crop, both in the form of our grain and well, the straw yield is outstanding. I remember I was talking about the other day, this baler seems to throttle the tractor to a specific speed. We were able to go 15 miles an hour over on the other field. We had the smaller windrows, John Deere harvester and harvester head. But over here, sorry guys, all this dust is getting me choked up. Over here, we're only able to pull 13 miles an hour. We've got a bigger windrow of straw. The machine is governing how much material we can bring into it to be baling at optimal speed. This one pass put out 12 or 3, 6, 9, yeah, 12 bales straw in this one pass. And he's still going over there. Have to jump out of here when we get probably to the end of the row. Grab our truck. See about getting him unloaded again. Need to keep an eye on Daryl. Make sure he's paying attention. Don't need him to try to seed over top of our bales. I don't know what that would even do. That would make a mess. And let's run over here. Daryl emptied off. Then we'll probably just to keep things going, take this over and unload it again. A Great Plains planter. Quick work. No doubt. My IQ starts revving it up. Oh, it's just something about a freshly planted field. So nice. I think it's all that potential that field has. Sunflowers are starting to look nice. It's fun to watch those guys grow. Come down in the morning and they're leaning one way, leaning to the east. Come back in the evening and they're leaning into the west. Always trying to get that base of that flower toward the sun. And we are up against our blocks. All right, get this guy unloaded. Want to wait till our bed is fairly well settled before we go and pull off. Don't need the bed torquing on us. Barley yield is something. Harvester's already over 50% full. All we can do to keep up. Girl's getting close. I think what we'll do is probably get this guy unloaded. They're all unloaded. Be able to do some more baling. Probably tell our other brother Daryl to put a kibosh on the planting for now. Gonna need to start picking up these bales with the telehandler. Continue to get the straw off the field. Like Daryl here is going to be moving over to our other field very, very shortly. guys, I hope you liked this busy video. It was a whole lot of something, right? So yeah, we've got harvesting going on, we've got baling going on, we're putting fertilizer down on the field with manure, and we're planting the field all basically at the same time, all in an effort to get this field flipped for cotton. I want to get this field planted before the end of the day. That way these two fields over here are planted in early summer, and we're going to put cotton over here in this barley field over mid summer. And then we'll probably maybe take a look and see if we're going to be able to put soybeans over in our oat fields, or maybe it'll be beneficial to put cotton over there too. We'll just have to see how it all works out. Until next time, happy farming. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.